Tonight, when you look at the walls of your room, you are not actually seeing them. You are locked inside a dark bone box. We call it your skull. Inside this box, there is absolute silence. There is absolute darkness. There is no light. Your brain has never once seen the sun. It has never touched a physical object. Instead, it sits in the dark, receiving a chaotic stream of electrical clicks through a bundle of cables. Roughly 120 million photoreceptors in your eyes fire signals down the optic nerve every second. But here is the strange truth. The data they send is incomplete. It is blurry. It is completely upside down. In 2011, cognitive neuroscientists like Dr. Anil Seth began proving that your brain does not record the world like a camera. If your brain relied solely on raw data from your eyes, you would see a glitchy, flashing mess. Instead, your brain does something radical. It makes a guess. It runs a simulation. It projects a controlled hallucination based on your past memories. You do not see what is actually out there. You see what your brain expects to be out there. We live inside a historical prediction. To understand this mystery, we have to look at how slow your biological hardware truly is. It takes roughly 100 milliseconds for light hitting your retina to be processed into conscious awareness. 100 milliseconds does not sound like much, but in a dangerous world, it is a lifetime. If a strike from a predator takes 80 milliseconds, a brain living in the present is already dead. So evolution found a workaround. Your brain bypasses the delay by living in the future. It calculates where an object should be 100 milliseconds from now, and it shows you that calculation instead. Are we looking at a permanent biological illusion? Every color you see is a total fabric of your imagination. Out in the physical universe, there are no colors. There are only electromagnetic waves of varying lengths. A wave of 700 nanometers is not inherently red. Your brain simply paints it red to help you differentiate a ripe apple from a green leaf. We are trapped inside a beautiful evolutionary user interface. What happens when two brains disagree on the hallucination? In 2015, a simple image of a lace dress divided the entire internet. Millions of people saw blue and black lines. Millions of others swore it was white and gold. Neither group was wrong. The image was overexposed, leaving the lighting conditions ambiguous. Faced with uncertainty, some brains assumed the dress was in a blue shadow and subtracted the blue. Other brains assumed it was under a yellow light and subtracted the yellow. Your past experiences literally dictate your physical reality. If you grew up in a dense forest, your brain would struggle to process the open horizon of a desert. The brain values efficiency over absolute truth. Processing raw reality would require a brain the size of a building, burning more energy than your body could ever provide. So it cuts corners. It takes a tiny fraction of incoming data, matches it to an old template, and fills in the rest of the canvas with a lie. This flips our entire understanding of human consciousness on its head. We used to think of perception as a passive window to the world. We look out and reality flows in. But cognitive science suggests the window is actually a theater projector. You are beaming your own assumptions onto a blank external void. If reality is an internal construct, how much of your daily anxiety is just a bad predictive model? Your brain uses the same machinery to predict physical objects that it uses to predict social interactions. It anticipates threats that do not exist. It paints monsters in the shadows of your life just to stay safe. We are all trapped in our own custom-built simulations, running on ancient survival software. When you turn off the lights tonight, remember that the dark room isn't just outside your head. The real dark room is the one you're looking out from, and you can never truly leave it.